Most of us would probably never willingly choose to hurt an animal, yet every day, we continue to improperly dispose of single-use plastics, and they continue to wind up in our oceans. With nearly 7 billion people actively contributing to the problem, it is no wonder that there is an estimated 14 billion pounds of plastic floating in the world's oceans. Slowly but surely, people are starting to pay attention, and there are a number of cutting-edge technologies being developed to help clean up the problem. Sadly, so much damage has been done already that these solutions are too little too late for many species and ecosystems have been washed ashore dead. The necropsies have shown that in each case, the bird's intestines contain significant amounts of plastic, literally covered in garbage. There are 3 recognized garbage islands in the world, the largest of which is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Also known as the Pacific Trash Vortex, is located in the northern Pacific Ocean and is larger than the state of Texas.
According to WWF, plastic could last long and decompose for more than 100 years. In Australia, they produce almost 3 million tons of plastic per annum, of which is less than 12% are recycled. Allow me 130,000 tons of plastic will be resigned to the ocean as the plastic pollution every single year. So how this could possibly happen? On this speech, I am Nazzim going to give out 3 points on how plastic could affect the environment and our wildlife. Alright, there are 3 points that I have over here, which is plastic can kill more than not just people. Then we're going to talk about how not all the plastic could be recycled and how most of the plastics are actually last forever. Okay, did you know that the plastic kill more than just the people? In the last few months, the effect upon the wildlife have come and from eating the plastics or become entitled with the plastics, and the plastic debris have been reported more widely and more often and over become leading the public's outcry and protest. This tragic event should come as no surprise. There are estimated 270,000 of ton plastic floating throughout of the world sea, where the 307,000 marine species which is present. Further, there is a growing evidence that plastics play a role in rising rates of the species extinction. So this is very bad for the environment and also very bad for all the wildlife. The next reason why plastics are so bad for the environment because not all the plastic could be recycled. People are often confused by the term breakdown and decomposable. When plastics are broken down, these samples means one largest piece of plastics is reduced into the bunch of smallest piece of plastic. The smaller piece can be consumed by the smaller animals. It's go to the sea and small animal can eat and they're going to affect them. Unfortunately, most people are confused as which of the plastics fall into the diverse categories. And these confusions often the most apparent and confront with an unfamiliar plastic into the very not good place such as ocean or even all around our housing. So this is very bad for the environment, and this could harm all the animals or the wildlife in the sea. Alright, now we move on to the other reason why plastic is so bad for the environment. It is because most of the plastic lasts forever and it could harm the environment and the living stuff in the ocean. Once again, as demonstrated by 1992, the rubber duckies escape, plastics survive even in the hardest conditions, such as floating around the marine environment under blistering, unrelenting sunshine, or frozen into the Arctic ice for years before final flooding and landing on some faraway shore. For this reason, plastics will probably outlast humanity itself. It is this apparent immortality lead me to my last point, which is plastic may be our cope and not good for the environment. And this is the reason why, because of the plastic can last long forever even no matter what happened in the ocean. And this is the reason why we cannot put the plastic into the ocean, and we need to reduce the uses of plastic. So I guess this is a very nice and very clear point on how plastic could harm the environment and the living stuff in the ocean. Alright, so from all the points that I've been given just now, I'm sure that we can conclude that how plastic can harm hundreds of ocean life in the sea. Also, by the facts and the case that I point out just now, I hope it could create an awareness among all of us. No matter where you come from or who you are the part to taking care of our sea and our environments as our responsibility. So I guess that's all from my persuasive speech for today. Till then, bye-bye.